So, hello, of some of the three guys from Holstee here. It's
Michael Rappaport.
Hi, and Eva Moore.
Dave.
Hey, thanks for the invitation. It's great here. It's a lovely place. So
Glad to have you.
yeah, yeah. How are you doing? So you're busy. You're
Yeah, we're
doing
very
a
good.
video
We've
shooting.
got a video shoot going on this afternoon, and we've got a lot of product launches going on in the next couple months, and we've just working like crazy trying to keep up with all the cool stuff going on right now.
Cool. And you two are from New York, born in New York, or?
We were actually grew up in Providence, Rhode Island, and then we've been living in New York about 4 or 5 years.
Okay. And Eva, she's from Cologne.
From Cologne.
Yeah, cool. So maybe you're in Cologne during the Christmas time. We will do a market over there.
Oh, yes, I'm gonna be
But
home for
it's
Christmas.
17th, 18th December. You're all invited for sure. I can't pay the flights, but I can offer you some place to live and all that.
Ah.
So we can speak about that later. What's all about? What a question. Holstee is becoming more and more popular. You have so many likers. What's the secret of your success? Is organic and fair trade not a niche anymore, or is it also something to do with you're coming from New York City and this is a special helper, maybe to that it's some trendy stuff, or you know what I mean?
I'll take a shot. I think that's a hard one to answer always, but first of all, thanks for the super nice words. I think we've just been working like insanely hard, and one of the things that we've always tried to do is not focusing on any specific element of the sustainability equation, whether it's like fair trade or organic, but always just doing what we always felt in our gut or in our conscience was the right decision, and being genuine about what we can and what we can't do to our community and to ourselves. And it seems like that you can't fail if you take that policy.
Okay.
Also, like, just being honest with the customer and transparent as possible. I think that's like really an important thing.
Okay. So when did you start? It was 3 years or 2008 or?
Yeah, it was about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Just about 3 years
So
ago.
what was the initial to start? Was it thinking about it's not that way I want to live anymore, I need to set something up, and then it was the idea to do that manifesto, so you were more in that lyrics thing, or was it just you coming maybe from the fashion industry, or what is it all about?
You want to answer that? You go for it. Okay, so we didn't actually, we don't come from the fashion industry, and it was a blend of, we had different side projects going on at the time, and one of the ones was Holstee, and just at the time was putting a pocket on a t-shirt. And I think in our
okay, I
minds,
know that.
we wanted to just own that niche of like a holster pocket t-shirt, and we thought that was the greatest idea, and we still stand behind that idea. But we've since realized that there's so many more elements to that, because as we got involved in creating t-shirts and creating products, we found how there's many different ways to go about that. And we inherently, when we try and buy something, we're always trying to buy a product that's made in the most positive way possible. And so when we started designing, that was a big consideration for us. And the t-shirt was a great launching point for how we wanted to make things. And as we started to do production, we saw, well, now that we're doing production, there's actually other things that we could kind of tie in with the t-shirt production, and we started growing the product line from there. And we've always just done a very selfish form of design, where we design things that we want personally and that we can't find otherwise. And if we find that they're good enough, or that people really like them, then we make enough to share with our community.
I went to the High Line.
Ah, nice.
I think it's a lovely place. So, are there any other projects like that? So
In New York?
yeah. So what would you recommend to go if you're interested in sustainable lifestyle or living?
There's
so much.
stuff going in New York.
There's a lot going on,
A
yeah, isn't
lot.
it? Like starting from cafes,
I mean, yeah,
a lot. I think a lot in the supermarkets. We also have a lot in Germany, but I think it's yeah.
I mean, I can tell you off the bat, like, if open park recreational spaces is something you're interested in, everything from High Line to, I'd recommend even just walking around the East Village and exploring some. There's a huge number of just small gardens, or like independently run or city-run gardens that are there that are public. Anyone can walk in at any time, and they're just gorgeous examples of how a public space can coexist in a city. And then there's a lot of people who are doing like producing their own honey with having like bee apiaries, and all the way to, if you want to go to East New York, there's huge projects going on there where they're growing tons of fruit on what has always traditionally been farmlands, and they're finding ways to like support people who don't have access to healthy food because of, you know, if you go into like low, very impoverished areas, supermarkets don't have any fruits or vegetables in there, anything healthy at all. And so by putting actual gardens and bringing the community, being the community involved in that, it helps to balance the equation a little bit.
So also urban gardening is a big thing here?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I bought some pumpkins and sweet potatoes and all that stuff on a farmer's market. It was, I don't know that place exactly, but West Village, somewhere over there. And
I mean, there's pretty much, it seems like there's hubs popping up in just about every neighborhood, and they're every single weekend.
Okay.
Are you going to be here tomorrow, on Saturday?
Yeah, sure.
You should go to the one in Williamsburg, the organic farmers market.
Okay.
It's called Smorgasbord.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds early.
Like, amazing. And
yeah,
has, like,
really?
a lot of samples.
Okay, maybe you can give me the address later, so I will be there. I will stay till Monday. Yeah.
Okay.
So the manifesto, I really like it. I bought a lot of stuff, postcards, a poster. I put it in a Nielsen frame, and I have it on the Facebook site, so I can show you. A lot of likes for that, and a lot of comments. And you're about to shoot a video for that, or dealing with the manifesto. What is all about that? Should take place in the
all around
in
New
the
York
afternoon.
City.
Okay.
We're going to be basically putting together two things that are very near and dear to our heart in Holstee, and one is just riding bicycles all around, spreading bicycles and incorporating the beautiful diversity of bicycles within New York City, of cultures, different types of people who are riding bicycles, where and how they ride them, for what purposes, and
can go on.
And then using the manifesto, which is something that has been the inspiration for our company and everything that we design at Holstee, and interpreting being on a bicycle through the lens of the manifesto. Okay.
So how many will take part in that? You're sure? You know about that?
We have probably 25 to 30 friends who are going to be in it.
So if I said I can join you, but I need to get a bike somewhere, I need to land one. I'm not sure you can give me a.
We can see hopefully we can find one, or I give you a recommendation.
That's cool. And it starts here, Brooklyn.
We're going to be shooting all over. So tomorrow night is going to be in the East Village.
Oh, okay. So you're doing it.
Tonight is going to be in the East Village.
Okay.
And we're blending that with something called Critical Mass, which is like a massive bike ride that happens on the last Friday.
I know that.
Yeah, thousands of people get together, different locations, and it's just like a way to show like bicycle riding solidarity.
So it's the afternoon and the next day, so you have several days to shoot that.
And then we're shooting in Brooklyn, in Dumbo tomorrow, and then in the morning, and then we're shooting in Williamsburg as well. Okay. And
so when you think you will get it together and can show it to the public?
I think it should be ready by early November.
Oh, okay. Looking forward to that. Can you tell me how many stores you have in Europe or Germany, especially selling your products? And is it a growing market? Is Europe is market for you?
Europe is a very fast-growing market, especially from the retail landscape. I think we have about 3 stores in Germany, and we have about 10 to 12 stores in Europe.
Okay. And you want to increase?
Yeah, we see that as a really good way of not only helping to get the word out to like-minded folks through the shops like Green Gorilla, but it also becomes a much more efficient form of distribution. Instead of sending like one poster to each person in the country, one store could hold them and we could direct everyone. Okay, so you're looking for a little bit distributional help, or? Yeah. Okay. Yes, yeah. Do you have some contacts there, or maybe I can help you out? I have some
I'm coming from the fashion industry and worked for several brands, so I have a good.
We're looking for any stores that would be a good fit and that themselves are already.
Okay.
I don't know. That would be well aligned in terms of like values and things like that. Because it's more important for us to be in the right place than being in a lot of places.
Okay, I know. Yeah. Maybe you can give me some greetings for the German. Or
German?
Maybe you do speak. You do speak German?
Yeah,
Maybe. So we're doing this market. It's called the MARKET CGN. And we're thinking about the ideas to maybe start in Cologne and do it somewhere in other cities in Germany. And it's all about bringing together small brands to give them a platform if they don't have the money to run shops. Sorry?
Where's this gonna be?
It's in Ehrenfeld, in the alte Güterbahnhof. Yeah, it's there.
Oh,
But I think it's yeah.
Guten Tag, wir möchten Sie einladen zum dem Weihnachtsfest
You should just figure out what to say and then just look at all the things.
auf die 17. und 18. Dezember. Viel Spaß, wir sehen uns da.
Alle kommen, ich bin da.
Ja, Eva kommt vorbei.
Ich komme.
Super.
Mit meiner Ma.
Mit meiner Ma, ich bin da.
Ich bin
Mit
da.
meiner Ma.
Thank you guys.
Ich bin da.
Ich bin da.
So all the best for you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to some new products and all the best for your video shoot.
Cool.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you.
For more info, please check www.marketcgn.com.